Hi, Mom. Yes, it's me, Channel Hopper. I mean Gregory. I just called to wish you a happy Mother's Day. Yes, I've been visiting Grayson more now that he's out of jail. Thanks. Hope you like the gifts I sent you. Okay, bye. You think I should have told her that by visiting I meant going to family counseling? Yeah, me neither.
I'll always love you, Mom.
Hey fellow cartoon fanatics of the internet, I'm Channel Hopper, and the cartoons and channels I hop through are good enough to review. Whenever you think of a holiday special in cartoons, you imagine a Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Easter, or New Year's special, but rarely do we see our favorite characters celebrate days like Veterans Day, Father's Day, or even Mother's Day. Well, in today's video, I thought I'd take a break from the overabundant festivities and give a little screen time to one holiday classic that no one should go without celebrating in the Rugrats episode entitled Mother's Day. So the episode opens up with Angelica working on a present for her mom and begins to inform the babies on what the special occasion is. Now, Angelica can either serve as the antagonist to the babies, or she's the catalyst to their next adventures. Surprisingly, Angelica is tolerable throughout most of the episode. She merely lets the babies know what today is and proceeds to make them leave so she can finish her work. So the babies set out to find their own Mother's Day gifts, while in the B plot we get Stu unveiling his newest invention in celebration of Mother's Day. And you don't need to be a genius to know how this will turn out, but for those of you that haven't seen the show, here's a clip of it.
Oh dear.
Clap off! Clap off!
Yeah, this is the same guy who built a fully functional robot with paper clips and rubber bands. So while Stu heals up, we get Chaz bringing over some personal items from his late wife Melinda in the hopes that Chuckie won't stumble across it. This scene demonstrates how sympathetic Chaz can be, as it's clear that he still hasn't gotten over the loss of his wife, as he has a hard time talking about her, as well as keeping a hold of her belongings. Not to mention he's a single father who emotionally depends on his son. I'll be sure to come back to the topic of Chuckie's mom later in the video. So after the babies reminisce about the first gift they gave to their moms, they set out to find Chuckie a mom, which eventually leads to Angelica offering to be Chuckie's mom if he finishes her macaroni present. While she does come off as cynical by getting free labor from Chuckie, it eventually leads to her comeuppance and perfectly transitions into Chuckie discovering his mother's personal belongings in the closet where Dee Dee hid them. As everyone comes to the living room, the babies present their Mother's Day gifts to their moms, and Chuckie shows his dad the picture he found, which leaves Chaz at a loss for words. Now, this scene alone has a very strong emotional impact, as Chaz is now put in a position where he now has to reveal to his son something that every parent fears of telling their child. Chaz is reluctant at first, but with the support of the other parents, he finds it in himself to be strong for both him and his son. Chaz reveals that Chuckie's mom is no longer with them, but can still be found deep inside them and wherever they would need her. Now, I want to take this time to give a little history on this moment in the show. You see, back in the early seasons, co-creator Paul Germain states that at first the team excluded Chuckie's mom because they didn't want any more extras in the show. Then by seasons 2 and 3, both Nickelodeon and co-creator Arlena Klasky rejected Germain's idea of introducing the topic of divorce or death in the show, stating, quote, No, we definitely don't want to talk about that. That's scary. Children don't want to see that. Eventually, Germain's 65-episode contract with the company was up by 1995, and he left the company and got replaced by new writers. The company then gave the writers and animators the freedom to do the episode. Now, to me, the topic of death is something a lot of cartoons and even animated movies try to avoid, but when it's done right, it can be a great learning experience for children. Take, for example, the death of Littlefoot's mother. Don Bluth was considering taking the scene out, but left the scene in and brought in another character to explain why the mother had to die and how to deal with the loss of a loved one. As the episode comes to a close, we get a heartwarming poem that Melinda wrote for Chuckie, and this gives Chaz the support he needs to move forward from his heartache. And that was a Rugrats Mother's Day. Feel free to tell me what you thought about the episode in the comments below. And as always, I'm Channel Hopper, and the next review is just a click away.